And thank you for popping back. I need to turn the microphone down a little bit with a bit of echo. Let's sort that out right now. There we go, turn that one down. Let's get into these settings just for a moment. Bear with the bear. We had a complete failure. Everything just decided to shut down. So let's get rid of that strange noise. Come on. There we go. We're back as we should be. All right. And let's hope. I've absolutely no idea what happened. Normally when we simply change the batteries over, we have no problem. But hey, we're back. We're back. I think it must have been a case of heavy-handed bear pulling, slightly touching a cable on the streaming box. Whether that was it, I don't know. Wouldn't normally happen, but hey-ho, we're back in business with this. You won't believe it. Getting this crazy box coming up that wants to make everybody mods. Oh, what is going on with this system today? YouTube, what are you doing to me? Anyway, you certainly, hey, ordered the sun. The sun is shining, Julie. And in fact, you know, around this part of the world, in Liverpool as well, it's supposed to be the warmest place in the country today, getting up to about 14 degrees. So it's absolutely gorgeous. And now you see, there was no Julie here first thing this morning because she's a night owl, you know. So hey, she's starting to emerge with a mug of tea in her hand. Talking of tea, come on, you know where to get the tea. Look under the video now. You got a link to it. Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, the best tea and coffee in the world, over 1,000 different types. So get those orders in right now. You'll thank me for it, I tell you. It is the best. From the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and 15% off with all orders using the code AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. Early. Do you know, I was up at 5 a.m. this morning. That's about the time you probably go to bed there, Julie. So 5 a.m. this morning. Great drive down here until I got within about 2 miles. Well, I was literally going by the airport, but then the sat-nav took me in a silly direction again. Exactly where I didn't want to be. So it delayed me by about half an hour. So I was late starting. Eventually went live around about 8:15 this morning. If you get made a moderator today, don't worry about it, it's me who's messed up, okay? The whole system is on YouTube gone mad. Oh, but thank you everybody for popping back. We've got to keep an eye open because probably in about 20 minutes, if you can have a look on your flight radars, because you know, normally I'd be having a look at all these things, but I just daren't touch anything on this system because I don't want any more embarrassment making people mods. So if you've got your flight radars running, yeah, how far out is it at the moment? We certainly don't want to miss that. it's certainly great that we thought about 10:30 that they were going to stop using the runway closest to us. But you see, I had it in my mind it was 24 left. But let me know, is it 23 left, the one closest? Anyway, let's go back, see if I can say hello to a few more people. Keep the messages coming in. Second stream of the day, because the first one had a little bit of a hiccup. So for Catherine, thanks very much indeed, much appreciated. Two, three. Thanks a lot there, Colin Hill. Yeah, well, it was absolutely great to see Phoebe in the chat room, and I'm sure she probably got. I know she works around about 12 o'clock, so she's probably had to pop off and hightail it right here. This is where she works, at Manchester. Keep the messages coming in. I'm going to have to probably be a bit sketchy than normal on the messages, because it's I don't touch this screen. It's so funny. No, it's not funny, it's awful. Okay, Red One, he's with us. Colin Hill and Julie Rotherham, Marion Lane, Owen Pole, and directly in front of us, let's move the camera, we've got EasyJet. Mark Webber, I can't even say his, you know what, he's one of the most regular viewers, and I struggled to say his name then, didn't I? Mark Webber Webstar. Must be all the beer that I haven't had. So A380, last check was over Kettering, so we're now guessing that it's probably going over the top of East Midlands Airport at about, let's see, 16,000 feet or something like that. I don't know, you know, you've got your 360 radars, whatever you're using to watch. Keep us posted. Sorry, I can't give you a full, complete rundown of all of that. But, I'm not going to touch that screen, I can tell you. Well, at least I'm going to try not to anyway. So I'm going to film the A380 coming into land, and then a couple of other little bits, and then after that, so we'll probably wrap up the show around about 12:20 today. That was a good guess then, wasn't it there, Colin Hill?
How to say it. Oh no, they do, and I'll tell you why.
Well done, Sam Beck. Clear skies, and he managed to get a photograph of the A380 going over the top near East Mids. So it shouldn't be too far out at all. Let's I have got 360 radar semi working on a different system, so I will, because we will try to get that on here, because we certainly don't want to miss that. And if you wonder why I'm being a little bit more subdued than normal, there's quite a few people around me at the moment, and they're taking videos and what have you, so they certainly don't want to hear the bear going doing its usual. That's why I'm a little bit quieter today. What, you didn't notice? Oh, okay then, that's good.
We didn't get to see how long that letter would actually hang around for. I mean, he wasn't doing bad. Yeah. Might still do it.
Coming up a little bit later this month, expect quite a few shows from the evening, because it's going to get lighter and lighter. When it's light until around about 9 o'clock, I will be at East Midlands Airport probably once, twice a week, and probably I'm aiming to do early Saturday morning shows as well. So hey, stay tuned for them.
You can only see the tops of the cars, so it's just going over the grass mound. You can just see the very tops of them. So we'll be going out very soon. But it's going to take a few minutes to start that thing up, so.
Yeah, so this is an extreme anyway. What's going to last longer than the left?
Just to say the walk towards the so we've probably seen going on, it's going on, it might be somewhere going on board.
But yeah,
Just giving you a chance to hear the birds. Now I certainly know what bird that is we can hear at the moment. Julie knows, she'd give you all the info, but yeah, you've got the skylarks. But always difficult to see, but you can certainly hear them. I always seem to hear them at the at airfields. Well, not too far out at all is our A380. I'm going to guess at around about, it's probably about 8 minutes away. So that will probably take it to pretty much being on time. Originally, I think somebody posted in the chat room it was due at 12:12. Because of course we're on good old British summertime now, where we start to get those wonderful light evenings.
Hey, should we also have a side bet what goes first?
What a great idea. When we do those streams, yep. Webbo says, I'll get the beers in at the Nag's Head then stew. Yep, we're looking forward to that later in April. Before that, I'm certainly hoping to be able to get over to Mildenhall before we actually start doing those. For those amazing sunsets we get at Mildenhall at this time of year. Mid-April to around about the middle of May. Oh, the sunsets there are just in the perfect spot. So Colin Hill, that answers the question, when are you at Mildenhall? So not too long away now, my man. I would have already gone by now, but the campsite there, the conditions are just impossible. It's absolutely saturated. The site may be open at the moment, but the van, it just sinks on wet ground, and well, everywhere saturated. A few days of this and hopefully everything should sort itself out, but I bet you bottom dollar people going away this weekend on campsites which are opening for the well, which would be the season because it's Easter. I guarantee they'll be getting stuck in the awful mud. So let's hope it all dries out. And as we were telling you earlier, that's the whole point of this brand new YouTube channel that we have been talking about this morning. Link is under the video right now, so if you could subscribe to that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really trying to push this because we've got to get to that 1,000 as soon as possible. So at the moment it's called Stu Bear's Sports and Leisure Channel or something like that, Sports and Social Club. Changing that name, it's going to be, well, I put it out to you guys earlier, so asked for some great suggestions that came in, and I'll be certainly thinking about those. The favourite at the moment is, we'll tell you in just a sec, The favourite at the moment is Travelling Bear. Well, that's the one we're going to be doing. We think, unless we come up with a better name. Got to find a logo. So hey, if anybody out there is good at doing logos and things like that, maybe put, yeah, are you artistic like that? No, it does sound like that. So, yeah, it says on the tin what it does, as they would say, but it's too long. I want something that's snappy, catchy, and I think Travelling Bear does it. So that is favourite at the moment. But it's going to be great fun. Come with us on the journey, because I can't do it without you fantastic folks. So come with us on this journey, and I'll take you to some great locations, and you're going to see the bear in action, because for a change I will be in front of the camera having a chat with you guys, and literally doing all these blogs all over the place. The people in these locations, they haven't got a clue what's going to hit them. The bear's going to hit their town. It's going to be great fun, hopefully. That's the whole point. A bit of fun, put a smile on your face, and literally letting you know some of the great places, if you've got camper vans or anything like that, to be able to stay, especially in France and Europe. In the summertime, well, June, mid-June, I'll be spending 3 weeks over in France, going around some of these, they call them airs over in France, and going to quite a few of those. But on top of that, some beautiful locations. The first video I've got on there for the actual blog, it's of Annecy. It's a bit of our old video footage, but as well as all of that, we're going to nicely get it all edited, and you're going to get drone shots as well of some amazing locations. You're going to love where we're going to be taking it. So help us along, join that right now, link under the video. Julie says, carry on glamping. Yep. I can't use that. That's, yeah, that's your mate, isn't it, hey? Now, let me think. Johnny Vegas, of course it is. She's not my PA, she's my mother. Johnny, hey, I didn't know you were here. It's got a brilliant program, and that's what it's called, Carry On Glamping. And it's where he's done up these old buses and what have you, fire engines, all sorts of things, and he hides them out at different places. The last one, it was up in North Yorkshire, in the Yorkshire Dales, but his new site, believe it or not, it's just at the bottom of Donington Park, so very close to me, about 2 miles away from me, and that's where he's setting up camp now. And for the summer season. Oh, I just wish that Aditya, unfortunately, yeah, you can't do. I've got I haven't got Fred the Ted with me today, but unfortunately for some stupid, crazy, old-fashioned reason, you can't do live air traffic control, and there's a lot of security bobbing about, obviously, at this airport, and they have paid people visits before who have had the done live streams and had scanners going. So that's unfortunately the reason. I wish I could. keep looking over to my right hand side because we definitely do not want to miss that A380. We have something coming in yet, but it's not big enough for an A380, but it's a Ryanair. Yeah, I know one of the other channels was saying something like that, but I think they've stopped using it as well. Side of the birds, beautiful. Ah, back to nature. Number 4, Colin Hill tells me. So we've just had 2 on approach, so it could be. So this is number 2, so we should have another one, and then I think it may be the A380. Yeah, with the live stream, I think it's around about, it all depends on the actual speed and what have you of the internet sometimes and how YouTube is feeling. Normally it's around about 15 to 30 seconds slight delay. Which ain't bad, that ain't bad at all. That'll do for me. A very good afternoon as it is now. Yep, it certainly is, to Emma. So this is number 3. Very soon I shall be keeping the camera and my eyes over to the right hand side. Thank you very much there, Sam. Sam tweeted, I said, it's just over the top of my house. I'm at Stockport. That's not far away at all. Okay, thank you very much for that. but you're getting a good view of that. It must be pretty. What sort of altitude would it be at that point? Well, you guys could tell me on 360 radar. So sorry, I'm not giving you too much info on that side of things, but the I daren't click on anything really at the moment because it's been a little bit of a devil, put it that way. Family show, Mr. Bear, don't forget, family show. Here we go, right now, above those trees. Let's go for it. A little earlier, you got to see an A380 take off, literally right next to us, and that made beautiful, fabulous shots. And right there, you're seeing it coming into land. Such a stunning aircraft, isn't it? Shame we don't have so many super large aircraft anymore, but thankfully, for the moment, we still have the A380. And of course, we showed you a little earlier in the show from last Saturday. Yeah, that's right, it was Saturday, wasn't it? Of course it was. And if you want to see a jumbo at East Mids Airport tomorrow, I believe, Sam Beck tells us.
So yes, to say
Oh, sorry everyone.
Samuel, we'll see you later.
Sorry that I just dropped the ball on the floor. I apologise.
Well, I shall be loving you and leaving you very, very soon, spreading the love from Stu Bear Airshow World. Don't forget, when you get a chance, please subscribe to the new channel. Onto the video, you see there's the little link. Let's get it to 1,000 ASAP, all right? And join us on that adventure. And let's move it back. Where is it? Oh, there you are. I mean, it's not as if you can miss it really, is it, eh? Absolutely huge. And the folks at the aviation park, a lot of people there today, and as it goes by, I'll probably zoom into them, and they're having a great view very, very soon. Thank you very much, Mark Webber Webster. See, I nearly got it wrong again then, didn't I? It says safe journey home. Yeah, I'll be bugging out of here very, very soon, heading back down the M6. Normally I come over the Peak District, the Pretty Way, but it takes so long. So let's hope the motorway is clear going back. We'll be going with you. We'll be with you probably for around about another 6 minutes, just while the A380 taxis over to stand. But thanks very much. Thanks everybody for popping back over to say hello. We had quite a few folks watching on the first one, but unfortunately we had a complete shutdown of the system, and goodness knows why. I've no idea. Quite strange. But hey, it's the way it goes. We've got the friendly crowd, we've got the wonderful people in the chat room, and that's all that matters. So thank you for hey, being part of the show today. Don't forget, Friday night with Stu Bear. It's the Friday night show, don't you know? The fastest show on YouTube, the fastest aviation show on YouTube, and join us for that. It'd be great to have your company. What time? 7 o'clock. 60-minute show between 7 and 8 o'clock. I'll see you then. Thank you very much there, Sam Beck, saying thanks for the amazing show. That's okay, it's my pleasure. I've really enjoyed it. I'm out in the fresh air, got the sunshine. What could be better than bringing you a little bit of aviation action? I mean, hey, civil aircraft, I'm more into my military planes, but we'll bring you plenty of that over the next few weeks and months to come, because summertime is just around the corner, and I'll be down at Mildenhall, Lakenheath, Coningsby, and all that good stuff. Plus, together with all of that, doing lots of air shows. First air show of the year is going to be down at Shuttleworth, the opening show, and that's around about the 7th of May. Let's see what's taken off. And of course, we've got all the live shows coming up from East Midlands Airport. And also, as you very well, most of you know, Stu Bear will be at the Weston Park Air Show. That is June the 16th, 17th, 18th. And certainly come along, we'll have a bit of a laugh there, and we'll get you involved as well. Stu Bear is the commentator for that show, so it's going to be a bit of a laugh, bit of a giggle, and at night, on the Saturday night, there's going to be a real party atmosphere, so don't you miss it. It's going to be a great show. It's they have large aircraft as well, the full-size aircraft. We've got the Battle of Britain Memorial flight and lots of other great acts lined up. Also, the Global Stars will be there doing their day and night shows, so definitely that is something not to miss. But it's famous for being the Europe's biggest large-scale model show. So we've got all of that as well. And hey, Mark Webber-Webster, there's plenty of beer flowing as well. It's a real party atmosphere, so come along, mate. You'll absolutely love it. Say hi to the bear, and it'll be good to see you. That's Weston Park. Not far from you, it's at the bottom of Cannock Chase. Between Cannock and Telford, off the A5. And for anybody else that doesn't know where on earth we're talking about, in the central part of England. Well, we are going to be leaving you fairly soon, so thank you so much everybody for joining us, or at least coming back and finding us. That was the thing. So in between now and Friday night, yeah, have a little bit of a ponder, have a bit of a think, and see what we should call the second channel. Still at the top of the list though is Travelling Bear. Well, that is the favourite at the moment, but hey, you could come up with a master stroke. I'm going to go through the chat room later when I get back and take extra notes of the suggestions that came in. There's one particular one I really liked, so I'll be jotting that down. A380, that's where you are. So you've got around about 1 minute to get your messages into the chat room. Red One, thank you very much. He's enjoyed the show. Keep it up. Yep. Well, also I want to I might pop over to Birmingham sometime and do see what we can find there. That should be good fun, shouldn't it? And the last couple of messages just coming in right now. Colin Hill says, bye all, see you Friday night. You bet your bottom dollar, 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. It's Stu Bears Air Show World. And don't forget, do me that favour, under the video, click that most important button to be able to subscribe to the other channel. Let's get up to 1,000 very, very soon. Until next time, I could be live tomorrow. Who knows? Make sure you got the notifications working. But for today, this morning, afternoon, whatever it is, I don't know. It's 12:30 on a Monday afternoon, 3rd of April. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye for now.